What if I told you that you have the power to break free from your pain? What if everything you've ever faced, the struggles, the heartache, the frustration, didn't have to define you? What if in every moment of suffering, you held the key to your liberation? I want you to ask yourself, what would your life look like if you no longer let your pain control you? What could you accomplish if you were finally free from the chains that have been holding you back for so long? I'm here to tell you this, it's possible. You don't have to carry that weight forever. You don't have to remain trapped in the shadows of what has happened to you. You have the power to rise above it. And today I'm going to show you how. Freedom from suffering doesn't come from waiting for your circumstances to change. It doesn't come from hoping that life will suddenly become easier. No, the freedom you seek comes from the one thing that no one can take from you, your ability to choose how you respond to your suffering. That's right, the power is in your hands. You get to decide how your story unfolds. You have the choice to take control of your pain instead of letting it control you. I know what you're thinking. You might feel like your pain is too big, too overwhelming to conquer. But let me tell you something. No matter how deep your suffering is, you can choose to rise. You can choose to find peace even in the chaos. Are you ready to take that first step? Over the course of this journey together, we will explore the transformative steps that will allow you to overcome your pain and reclaim your peace. I'll share the tools and mindset shifts you need to break free from suffering. Together we'll uncover how to not only survive your pain, but use it to become stronger, wiser, and more empowered than ever before. By the end of this speech, you will understand exactly how to stop letting your suffering control you. You'll have the tools to transform your pain into a stepping stone for growth. And I promise you this, your life will never be the same again. Let's be clear about something, suffering is universal. No one escapes it. We all face it at some point in our lives, whether it's the loss of a loved one, the failure of a dream, the heartbreak of betrayal, or the constant weight of anxiety and stress. Suffering is an inevitable part of the human experience. It doesn't matter how rich you are, how successful you seem, or how much you try to avoid it, pain will find you. But here's the thing, suffering is not a sign of weakness. It's not something to be ashamed of. It's a part of life, and it's through facing it head-on that we find strength. If you've ever thought that you're alone in your pain, I want you to hear this loud and clear. You are not. Everyone struggles. Everyone suffers. And it's how we respond to that suffering that determines who we become. Pain wears many faces. It can be physical, leaving you battered and broken. It can be emotional, gnawing at your soul, leaving you feeling empty and lost. It can be mental, constantly whispering in your ear that you're not enough, that you'll never be good enough. And it can be existential, making you question the very purpose of your existence. But what if I told you that no matter what form your suffering takes, it has a purpose? It's not just random. It's not just something to be avoided. It's there for a reason, and it can teach you something if you're willing to listen. I know that when we're in pain, the first thing we want to do is escape it. We want to avoid it, hide from it, or bury it as deep as we can. But here's the truth. Running from your pain only makes it stronger. The more you try to ignore it, the more it controls you. Denial doesn't make the pain go away, it just makes it fester. Imagine this, you've got a wound on your arm. If you ignore it, refuse to clean it, refuse to tend to it, that wound will only get infected, and soon it will spread to other parts of your body. Your pain is like that wound. If you refuse to acknowledge it, if you refuse to deal with it, it will only grow more powerful and more destructive. But when you face it, when you clean it and treat it, it can heal. The same goes for your emotional and mental pain. What if instead of seeing your pain as your enemy, you saw it as your teacher? What if you could learn from your suffering and let it guide you toward personal growth and transformation? Your pain is trying to tell you something. It's trying to teach you lessons that you wouldn't learn any other way. Take a moment to think about it. Have the hardest times in your life not also been the ones that shaped you the most? Have the darkest moments not led you to the brightest realizations about who you really are? Pain has a message for you. Are you listening? Suffering is like a storm. When a storm hits, you have two choices. You can let it drown you. You can let it destroy everything in its path. Or you can choose to stand tall, face the winds head on, and let that storm build your resilience. The choice is yours. When you stand firm in the storm, you don't just survive, you grow. You get stronger, you build the muscles of your soul. And when that storm passes, you'll find that not only have you weathered it, but you've become better because of it. The storm didn't break you, it made you. So ask yourself, will your suffering drown you or will it make you stronger? Here's the good news. You can't control everything that happens to you, but you can control how you respond. You have the power to decide how you face pain. And that's where your freedom lies. It's not in avoiding the pain or wishing it away. It's in choosing how you handle it. Think about it. In any given moment, you can choose to rise or fall. You can choose to let your pain define you, or you can choose to define yourself in spite of the pain. This is where the power lies, your ability to choose how you respond. It's not about ignoring your pain, it's about acknowledging it, feeling it, and then deciding not to let it control your life. The shift in mindset is the key to transforming your suffering. You can either see yourself as a victim of your circumstances or as a victor of your own story. It's easy to slip into the role of a victim, to let your pain define your identity. But you were never meant to be a victim. You were meant to be a victor. When you shift your mindset from victim to victor, everything changes. You stop feeling sorry for yourself. You stop blaming the world, and you start taking control of your future. You begin to see challenges as opportunities and pain as a stepping stone to growth. There's a fear many of us have when it comes to pain, the fear of facing it. We think that if we confront our suffering, it will destroy us. But the truth is, it's not the pain that destroys you, it's running from it. Avoiding pain only prolongs it. Facing it head-on is the only way to heal. Let me be clear, avoiding discomfort will never bring you peace. Running from your pain will never set you free. It's when you stand in front of your pain, look it in the eye and say, "You will not defeat me," that you begin to heal. Pain is like a weight. At first it may feel unbearable. It may seem impossible to carry. But the longer you carry it, the stronger you become. Every day you carry that weight, you build strength. You build resilience. Eventually that weight will feel lighter, and you'll realize that what once seemed like a burden was actually the tool that made you strong. You are stronger than you think. Your pain doesn't make you weak, it makes you strong. Every moment you endure, every challenge you face, you're becoming more than you were before. You're becoming a force to be reckoned with. Pain is a teacher, not a tormentor. It has a message for you. Are you listening? Sometimes pain is trying to show you where you need to grow. Sometimes it's trying to point you in the direction of something greater. When you learn to listen to your pain instead of fighting it, you'll find that it has the power to guide you to where you need to go. Think about this for a moment. What story are you telling yourself about your pain? But if you shift your mindset, if you choose to see your pain as a stepping stone, as a temporary challenge on the way to something better, your entire life will transform. Let me ask you, are you the hero of your own story, or are you simply a bystander watching life pass by? Because let me tell you something, your suffering doesn't have to make you a victim. You have the power to rewrite your story, and that starts with the way you perceive your pain. The beauty of life is this: no matter how bad things seem, you can always choose how you respond. You are the author of your own life. You decide what your narrative will be. It's not the events that define you, it's how you react to them. There are countless people who have faced unimaginable suffering, yet they've chosen to rise. They've chosen to use their pain as fuel, not as a weight to hold them down. And so can you. It's time to take control of your narrative. You can turn the page to a new chapter, one where your pain is no longer something that holds you back, but something that propels you forward. Think about some of the most powerful, resilient individuals in history. People like Nelson Mandela, who endured 27 years of imprisonment, or Malala Yousafzai, who survived an assassination attempt for standing up for education. Their pain didn't define them, it sharpened them. They took control of their story, and so can you. You've probably heard the term victim mentality. It's a mindset that traps you in your suffering, convincing you that you are powerless. But let me be very clear about something. You are not a victim. You are a warrior. Every time you choose to face your pain instead of running from it, you are strengthening your resolve. Every time you get up after a setback, you are claiming your power. When you embrace your pain, when you stop playing the victim and start owning your story, you become unstoppable. Your challenges no longer define you, they become the tools you use to build a better, stronger you. It's time to claim your power and stop letting your pain control your life. It's time to stop being a victim of circumstances and become a warrior who rises above them. You might be wondering, how can pain possibly fuel my strength? The answer is simple. Pain is the most powerful teacher we have. It's in our darkest moments that we learn the most about who we are and what we are capable of. You may not see it right now, but your pain is shaping you into a stronger person. Look at the story of Oprah Winfrey, who overcame a childhood filled with abuse, poverty, and discrimination. She turned her pain into purpose, using it to fuel her incredible success and to help millions of others. She didn't let her past define her, she chose to use it as a springboard for her future. When you reframe your suffering, when you stop seeing it as a roadblock and start seeing it as a stepping stone, you open yourself up to growth. Pain doesn't have to break you, it can build you. Let me tell you something. The greatest warriors are not the ones who never face adversity. They are the ones who face it and keep going. It's easy to stand tall when everything is going well, But true strength is shown when you keep standing, even when life knocks you down. Think about a tree during a storm. The branches may bend, the leaves may fall, but the tree doesn't break. It keeps standing, rooted deep in the ground. And when the storm passes, it's stronger than before. Your pain is like that storm. It might bend you, but it will never break you unless you let it. The greatest strength comes from enduring the storm and still standing tall. You are that tree. Your suffering may have bent you, but it will never break you. Keep standing, because every time you do, you become stronger. The first step toward breaking free from your suffering is accepting it. Yes, you heard me right, accept it. So many of us spend so much energy trying to avoid pain, running away from it, that we forget the one thing that can actually set us free, owning it. You cannot change what you don't accept. When you accept your pain as part of your journey, you stop resisting it. You stop fighting it. You stop running from it. You face it, and by facing it, you take away its power. Because the moment you accept your pain, you take control of it. It's not about liking it or enjoying it, it's about acknowledging it. And once you do that, you can begin to heal. Think about someone who has gone through something difficult. Maybe they lost a job or a relationship ended. They could spend years blaming the world, or they could accept that it's part of life and begin to move forward. The choice is theirs, and the choice is yours. Let me tell you something that will change the way you see your suffering. You can't control the storm. You can't control everything that happens in your life. You can't control the setbacks, the failures, the losses, but you can control how you respond to them. Let go of the need to control everything. The more you try to force things to go your way, the more frustrated you will become. Life doesn't always go as planned, and that's okay. You don't need to control the storm, you just need to learn how to dance in the rain. The moment you let go of control, you open yourself up to the beauty of life. You begin to embrace the flow rather than resist it. And that's where true freedom lies. It's easy to get stuck in the pain, to feel like it's all consuming. But I want you to do something, create a vision beyond it. What do you want your life to look like once this pain is no longer controlling you? What's the vision you have for yourself on the other side of suffering? When you create a vision for your life that is bigger than your pain, you give yourself something to strive toward. Your pain becomes just a part of the journey, not the destination. And it's that vision, that dream, that will carry you through. Think about someone who has gone through immense pain and come out stronger. What do they have in common? They didn't let the pain define them. They kept their eyes on the bigger picture. You don't have to do this on your own. There is power in community. There is strength in support. You don't have to carry your pain in silence. Reach out, lean on those who can help you. The people who care about you, who love you, who want to see you thrive, they are there for a reason. They are part of your journey. Don't isolate yourself. Isolation feeds suffering. Connection heals it. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, who remind you of your worth, and who encourage you to keep going. Your tribe will be your source of strength when your own feels depleted. Overcoming suffering is not a one-time event. It's not a quick fix. It's a journey, and it's made up of small, consistent steps. Every single day you need to take action, even when you don't feel like it, even when it feels hard. Every day you need to show up for yourself, because let me tell you something. Success isn't built on big dramatic moments. It's built on the small, everyday actions. When you show up every day, no matter how small the step, you're making progress. And that progress day by day will eventually lead you to freedom. I want you to hear this loud and clear. You have untapped strength inside of you. It's there waiting to be awakened. Right now, you may feel weak, you may feel defeated, but deep down, there is a power inside of you that has been waiting for the right moment to come alive. Think about a diamond. It's not shiny at first. It's rough, hidden deep within the earth. But under pressure, that diamond is formed. And just like that diamond, your strength is formed under pressure. Your pain is the pressure, and your strength is the diamond that will emerge. It's time to tap into that strength. Perfection is an illusion. It doesn't exist. You will never be perfectly ready to face your struggles. But that's okay. Stop waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect condition. Step forward now. Embrace imperfection. Embrace the messiness of life, because that's where true growth happens. When you wait for everything to be perfect, you're waiting for a moment that will never come. But if you take action, if you step forward despite your flaws, despite your fears, you will make progress. You will move toward freedom. Here's the choice you have to make. Will you let your pain consume you, or will you let it propel you? Pain is powerful, but it doesn't have to destroy you. It can fuel you. It can drive you. But only if you let it. If you decide to let your pain fuel your fire, nothing will stop you. Imagine yourself free, free from the chains of your suffering, stronger, wiser, empowered. Your pain no longer controls you. You control it. Visualize that future because it's within your reach. You are on the verge of something incredible. Let me say this once more. You are not your pain. Your suffering doesn't define you. How you respond to your suffering, that's what defines you. You have the power to rise above it. You have the power to rewrite your story. And it starts now. It's time to stop letting your pain control you. It's time to take control. It's time to step up, to step forward and to break free from the chains that have been holding you back. Your journey to freedom starts today. Will you choose freedom today, or will you stay trapped in the same cycle of suffering, waiting for a change that will never come unless you make it happen? You have everything you need to break free. The power is within you. Now, it's time to step into your greatness. Take that first step. Your future is waiting and it's brighter than you can imagine. Step into it now.